everybody, my name is Ian Chavis, and today I wanted to ask you a question. Have you ever wondered where the origins of track and field began? Probably not for most of you, but for me, I did, and so that's what my research project was about. But before we go back in time, I wanted to talk about what track and field is today. Most of you guys, if not all of you guys, I would hope, have heard about track and field. It's one of the center points of the Olympics, as well as a high school sport and just a requirement in gym class for most of you, so I'd assume that most of you have heard about it. Track and field is divided into two different sections. Track, which is the short sprints, long sprints, hurdles, and relays section, and field, which is the field events, the long jump, the high jump, throws, shot, jab, disc, and pole vault. But it wasn't always that way. So let's go back to the origins. It began in ancient Greece in 776 BCE, and this was the record of the first Olympics. It was done in respect for their god Zeus, who was the main god at the time, and they did it for honor and glory and not for money like most athletes do for today, at least pro athletes, that is. Over time, events were added beyond, let me backtrack. Originally, there was one event, and it was called the Stadion, and this was a 200-meter sprint across a stadium, and again, it was done in honor of the god Zeus. Beyond that, they added more events over time. They added the long jump, the discus, and the javelin, and their primary forms, which was done differently than they are today. After this, track and field was stabilized at that stagnant point for a long time until the early 1800s, when England began organizing high school track and field and running track meets until the year 1896, when the first Olympic Games was revived in Athens. After this, track and field exploded in popularity and became the heart of the Olympics in Athens. Again, as this sport advanced once more, we see blocks come in, we see more events being added. The 100 and the long jump becomes official events and not just the stagnant sports that they used to be. And today, track is run from all ages and in all different levels. Sprinters began wearing specialized spikes, and digital timing systems were advanced, and sciences have been developed just to fine-tune skills so that we can get as fast as we can down to the very millisecond. In conclusion, track has come a long way from the single event that it used to have in ancient Greece to the high-tech global sport that we see today. I hope that you've learned something from my speaking, and thank you for listening.